And good morning, JPAR Nation, for this May 4th. May the 4th be with you, 2021, for the Morning Club and my special guest, Rick Davidson. Rick, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mark. Good morning, JPAR Nation. Great to be here.
Hey, Rick, we have everyone from Maryland to Phoenix to Michigan, all across the JPAR Nation. And yesterday, we made a big announcement about the future and growth.
Yes, we did. It's an exciting day.
It's such an exciting day. And for those who haven't heard the announcement, we'll tell you a little bit about that. For those who have, they're probably wondering, Rick, like, who's Rick the man? Who's Rick the man outside of work? Like who are you?
Let me reflect on that for a minute. No, seriously, first and foremost, I'm a father. I'm a husband. I've got two kids, two grown kids. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I've been married for 25 years to the love of my life, Tina. And Tina's a former Army veteran, member of the three-letter agency that you're not allowed to say. She's a commercial real estate professional. She's really dynamic and just is super supportive. We just live an incredible life together. I'm a big outdoorsman. So my passion is I'm an alpine mountaineer. So what that means is I climb high altitude glaciated mountains, typically with rope team travel. So ice axe, crampons, connected to a rope with a team of people. There's no better individual and team sport out there than to be connected with a rope to a bunch of people high up on a mountain and protecting each other.
Yeah, and the person in front of you, the person you've got to have each other's back. Now,
you really do.
Yeah, now you and I share the climb of Mount Kilimanjaro together. We both summited that successfully.
We did, and in fact, I was on Kilimanjaro twice. Back in 2015, my wife and I climbed Kili, and unfortunately for my wife, less than an hour from the summit, she dislocated her shoulder. At over 18,000 feet of elevation. And of course, I gave up my summit bid and made sure to get my wife down safely and get her back into the tent at high camp. But then I turned around and went back with my daughter in 2018 and we summited successfully. So it's a terrific trip.
Yeah, what a great story. Well, what about Rick, the businessman, Rick in the office? Tell us who's Rick in that environment?
Yeah, so, there's not a big difference between Rick the businessman and Rick the person. I live my life with integrity. I always learn that, integrity first. It may not be the easiest route, but you always do what's best. You always do what's right. I had two parents that, they held me highly accountable as a youngster. And my father and my mother both used to look at me and say, you never do anything in your personal or professional life that you're not willing to stand in front of a camera on the 6 o'clock news and tell the world that you did. And that's a high order. And I keep that front of mind frankly, in everything that I do. So, lead with integrity. It'll all come back around and produce great things. In this business, all we have is our reputation. And once you lose your reputation, your opportunity to continue to succeed in this business is very limited. Yeah. So, I'm a driver. I like to get things done. I'm highly focused. I persevere. When things get tough on the mountain, you don't retreat. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And that's the way that I approach my life in every regard, including my business.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. And my mother taught me the same story, so they had a lot in common. Well, before we get into why and maybe some words of wisdom for the day, tell us a little bit about, who's Cairn Real Estate Holdings and who's Aperium Management, and why should our JPAR Nation care about two of those organizations?
So Cairn Real Estate Holdings is the parent enterprise today for JPAR. And Cairn Real Estate Holdings is a partnership between myself and Aperium Management. Aperium Management is a private equity firm based out of New York, relatively small. We have three really solid partners. And they're focused, frankly, they're industry agnostic, meaning that they look at great middle market investments across the spectrum of industries. They've had a lot of success in investing in great companies and growing great companies over the course of their time as a private equity investment firm. So I partnered with them just about 20 months ago to really look to execute upon this thesis of consolidating the real estate industry. There's a tremendous amount of change that has come to this industry. And primarily that change has been driven by technology. A lot of people like to think of technology as a disruptor. I don't really look at it that way. I look at technology as kind of following a natural trend that we're seeing with the use of technology in every aspect of our lives, whether it's personal or professional. And what technology has really done is it's created an opportunity to be able to leverage technology to improve efficiency, whether you're a real estate agent or your real estate brokerage. And we're looking to kind of harness, that efficiency and build one of the most successful real estate services firms in the country.
Wow, what an exciting, bold vision. Now, Rick, out of there, I think there's 100,000 real estate brokerages that control 40% of the sales in America. Why did you zero in on, me and JP and JPAR?
Well, first of all, leadership, and you're a big part of that, Mark. One of our primary focuses is looking at companies that have great leadership, that have a great track record, that have a great reputation, that have shown consistency in growth and in market position. We love JPAR because of first of all the company-owned operations in the state of Texas. Texas is a strong market, in terms of real estate and economics. A lot of people are moving to Texas. You can look at the demographic trends and see that this is a state where people want to live. Secondly, the number of transactions, the number of agents, the reputation that the organization has. And then what made this acquisition even more special was the franchise enterprise. Taking what JPAR had created in Texas and looking to affiliate companies all across the country. And now, being in 23 states and continuing to grow as an organization just was really exciting for myself and my partners.
Yeah, so exciting. And Rick, I think I've shared with you, my vision is to create the most productive group of individuals in the brand. And you know who the most productive is right now. We want to beat their per person productivity, and I'm on a mission to drive that PPP to an industry leading level. And this is the group that can do it.
Well, I love it. Look, the agents are the heartbeat of this business. It's critically important that everything that we do as a leadership team is focused on assisting our agents to take their business to the next level. Whether that's agents that work inside of JP and Associates Realtors, or it's agents that are part of the JPAR Nation through the affiliated companies. Our objective is to deliver the right platform, the right tools, the right leadership, the right training and mentoring to help those individual agents to excel and really to maximize their opportunity in the market.
Well, I love it. And I couldn't be more excited to be on the team. And as I've told you, and I've told the JPAR Nation, I'm all in.
Yeah, I love it. And you can sense it. So this is an exciting time for the company. And the way that I look at it is what Cairn Real Estate Holdings and our partnership with Aperium will bring is an opportunity to accelerate the growth that JPAR has experienced over the past decade. And we are looking to grow this organization. We're looking to put resources into the organization to assist our agents and to assist our franchise owners to really accelerate their individual growth, because that means everything for us collectively as an organization.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, since this is the Morning Club and we kind of wrap up with a piece of inspiration or wisdom for our associates and affiliates across the JPAR Nation, do you have a word of wisdom on how we can go about to win the day?
I do. So I think, it's critically important. Look, this is a stressful business. Agents are out in the marketplace, day in, day out, mornings, nights, weekends, holidays, time away from their family. It's a really tough business. And even though the market on a broad basis has performed really well, this is one of the most challenging markets that we've faced in the last 20 years. It's a complete opposite of what happened in 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. Today, the market is white hot, but there's no inventory. We're down to 2 months of inventory on a national basis. It's very, very difficult to help buyers to find the right home. And my word of wisdom is make sure that you're taking time for yourself. What are you doing today to work on your mindset? For me, I get up every day. I thank God for the day. I thank God for my family, for my health, and for the opportunity that's going to get presented for me and all of the people that I'm associated with today. And then I always take time for a physical activity, even if I'm crunched on time and I've got a tough calendar. Even if you do something physically for 30 minutes, it's going to boost your attitude for the day, and it's certainly going to boost your cardiovascular system and get yourself going. So whether it's a time for reflection, or it's getting out on the street, or it's hitting the gym, or it's meditation, whatever it is that is important to you, take time to take care of yourself. Take time to get your mind in the right place, because mindset is critical in terms of success.
Well, there we go. So some self-care while we're all going through this very tough and stressful market. So Rick, thank you so much for spending time and pouring into us this morning.
Thank you, Mark, and JPAR Nation. I am really excited about having an opportunity to meet as many of you as I possibly can. I'm going to be out visiting offices, visiting franchise offices, traveling around the country, and taking an opportunity to get to know this family. So reach out to me if I can be helpful, and looking forward to seeing you soon.
That'll be awesome. And Rick, can we have you back on as a guest?
Absolutely. Love this.
We'll get you back on here in a couple weeks and do an update on how the transition is coming. And with that, that's our morning show for this May 4th, 2021. And until we see you in the morning, may your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears. Take care.